Hi, David Augustin here. Um, Thought you might be interested in a bit of a bio about me. I did grow up my teen years here in Toronto in Riverdale, and I went to my first music lessons. I was 11, and I went to a place on Danforth near Woodbine, and I don't remember what it's called. But when I got to high school, I went to Ellie Kastner Guitar Academy and did classical for 3.5 years. After that, I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and that was huge. Like, what an adventure! It was incredible, and I had a really I did a lot of music writing when I was there, and I had a great teacher called Herb Pomeroy who to this day I'm still having like aha moments from the things he taught. Super inspirational. After that, I went came back to Toronto and was sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. And friends of mine had a gig on a cruise ship, and they were expanding from a duo to a quartet. They hired me as a guitarist, and I ended up spending 7 years traveling around the world for Princess Cruise Lines. After a couple of years, I became the band master, which is like the manager of all the musicians on board. Some of those ships have 50 or 60 musicians, so I would schedule them and liaise with the cruise director. And I started off as a guitar player for my first year, but then I switched over to bass to get into the house band because it was more money and fewer hours, you know. Let's see. And then I settled in Victoria and became sort of a pub musician, restaurants, lounges, and among other things too. I did festival gigs with some of my bands out there. And that's where I discovered teaching. And I remember the first day I taught, it was a game changer. You know, I was like, it was just so neat to share what I had learned at school and what I had experienced as a career musician. It's really nice to be in touch with like the magic of the early years, you know, with students. Um, you know, like I also like learn a bunch of new, you know, because my students bring in music to me, so I get to stay up to date on what's going on, which is swell. And anyway, I stayed in Victoria, like I said, for a long time, and I ended up coming back to Toronto, um, partly to help my mother. She was moving out of our family home in Riverdale, and so I helped with the house and getting her settled into her new condo. And yeah, and you know, I'm here, and I love it. It's awesome. The beach is stunning and super nice. So I'm here to stay. I really like it. Yeah, so that's 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 my life story. Sorry to bore you.